It's really, it's so sad to see. I saw on MSNBC they're talking about the State of the Union. Tonight's Obama's final State of the Union. What a tragedy. Oh, I mean, kinda. I mean, I don't hate Obama, but I don't fucking love him. He's no fucking hero. I mean, that stuff is way overblown. He's no fucking saint. But yeah, and I'm watching Jose Diaz Balart, and of course, he's Hispanic, so he cares very much about things having to do with Hispanic politics. And of course, they're showing a guy who's going to be on there tonight, with Obama, who was deported, and Obama's got him to come speak for him. And man, it's so sad because man, what have the Democrats done for Latinos whatsoever in the last 8 fucking years? Almost nothing, I mean, Obama only did, DACA and DAPA because, Latinos started deciding they were just going to go protest, at the White House every day. And, they were causing massive trouble. And he pretty much had to do those executive actions. And then, they were challenging the courts and are being held up and don't even work. So what have they done for you for your vote? Nothing. They just, they know that, Latinos have to come out and vote for them because the Republicans are so bad. And when you're in a situation like that, you can start being pretty awful as long as you aren't as awful as them. And, that's the situation, guys. Wake the fuck up. The Democrats have a stranglehold on, semi-fucking reasonable people and their vote. Because, all the morons are clearly on one side. But it's not like the people on the fucking supposed left aren't morons too. They're just slightly more reasonable. It's very fucking pathetic and sad. Don't be all excited for Hillary. Hillary's coming out saying, Obama's going too far on deportations. I won't do it. Well, maybe she won't, and that'd be a good thing. But, as if she actually gives a fuck. She just sees, oh shit, I need their vote. I need them to come out. And Donald Trump, if Donald Trump's the nominee, he's said so many fucking awful things. The Hispanics hate him. I hate him. Who couldn't hate him? He's a fucking piece of shit. I mean, I thought it couldn't get worse than Ronald Reagan. I thought it couldn't possibly ever get worse than Ronald Reagan. Don't ever think that again. Don't ever think it can't get worse, because then Donald Trump comes along and starts saying shit, I mean, he made up the whole birther thing. I mean, I just, and then now, I mean, the whole situation is this, okay? Obama's mom was an American. His father wasn't. But he was born in the United States. It doesn't matter at all. If you're born in the United States, you're a fucking natural-born citizen, okay? Even if he was born in Kenya, he was born to a mother who was an American citizen. So he would have been an American citizen. You know how I can tell you that? Because Ted Cruz was born in Canada to a Cuban father and an American mother. He was born in Cuba, but he's an American. He can still run for president. He's talking about that. So even if Obama was born in Kenya to his mother, it wouldn't matter. He would be fucking American, and he would be able to run for president, just like John McCain and Ted Cruz. But no, the hypocrisy of that, for 8 years they've been screaming about how Obama's a fucking Kenyan and not eligible, and he wasn't even the real president, they don't count him in the line, they think it was stolen, kind of like it was when Bush, convinced the Supreme Court to fucking, give him the presidency. Do people even realize what happened that year? It wasn't decided on vote, it was decided by the Supreme Court. That's stealing an election, pretty much, man. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how people don't know more about history and don't see through the bullshit that is so obvious. I mean, Hillary Clinton is a fucking corporatist hack. She is no fucking hero. She is not some fucking defender of women or rights. Anybody who is in position to run for president isn't. I mean, even Bernie, Bernie's not the fucking king. He voted to keep, you know, gun manufacturers from having to fucking, you know, get in trouble, you know, or be sued. That's fucking insane, you know, and his excuse over that is bullshit, really. I mean, oh, rural state, fuck you, man. It's corporations, and you've been railing against corporations forever. I love Bernie Sanders, you know, I think he's the only politician right now worth a shit. But, you know, he even admits himself, you know, even if he got elected, nothing would happen. If he got elected, nothing would happen. I guarantee you. It wouldn't matter if all of us rose up. I mean, they would never let him do anything that he would want to do. They would never, ever let him. It'd be worse than Obama. I mean, look, Obama, you know, perhaps he really did want to do some of those things. And, you know, look at the healthcare situation. We had to settle for this bullshit fucking Obamacare that's not single payer. It's not fucking government-run healthcare. And I don't even like the government, of course, but we need healthcare in this country, and we can't leave it to the corporations because they don't fucking care at all. It's ridiculous that in this country, you know, it's the wealthiest country in the world with the best doctors and hospitals and colleges, supposedly, and we pay more per person for health outcomes that aren't even as good. That's a fucking fact, people. Go look it up. You need to fucking understand what's really going on. I think some of the only people that do are fucking black people. They really do, because they've been getting it so hard forever, you know? I'm on all the side of Black Lives Matter, man. I hope they just fucking overthrow the country. Let's go. Let's really start an insurrection. Let's go fight the fucking, you know, militiamen in the streets. Let's do it. Fuck it. You know, it's been said, you know, that the tree of liberty must be watered with blood, you know. This type of shit right here just fucking blows my mind. Stop climate change. Oh, they care so much. Be a global citizen. Be a global citizen. Care. Oh, we care. We care very much. That's why we run commercials from the fucking oil companies talking about be an energy voter and shit like that. Fuck that. They don't care. Fucking movie stars. These fucking movie stars. Fuck them. I hate movie stars. Bunch of fucking pricks. They have no fucking idea what any of us are going through. You have so much money, fucking, you know, use your own fucking money to help out people. You know, assholes. And plus, you know, fuck the world. America needs help. I mean, I love the world. I'm a global citizen for real. You know, I don't give a flying fuck where you're from, what imaginary lines drawn separate you from, you know, somebody who's a different color than you. Fuck that. We're all humans. But, you know, America has so many wealthy people. They're always, like, doing shit in Haiti and Africa, which is good. But, man, we have a bunch of people in our own country that need help desperately. You know, fucking, you know, let's start handing cash out in the streets to fucking poor people. How about that? Let's start really doing something. Let's really fucking make a difference right now, today, because you assholes. You're the only people who can. I can't. I got nothing. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking, you know, I got felonies. I'm a fucking, I'm a bad guy, you know. I sit in my room all day, fucking miserable, because I'm, you know, I know the weight of what I know and read every day and think about is, you know, maddening, and I can't do anything. I got no money. I got no job. I fucking think college is a conformist factory line of, you know, plopping out the next fucking Republican voter, you know. I mean, it's just because everybody's got to do whatever they can to get by, and then once they get enough wealth, they don't want to lose it to all these assholes out there they didn't like. You know, nobody's got any sympathy or empathy for anybody. I feel like, you know, what the fuck is wrong? I thought I had no sympathy and empathy for people, and yet I want to make this whole country a better place and this whole world a better place. We can start doing it by all joining together and being fucking like communists, because guess what? Yeah, capitalism is going to leave this world, or this country, behind. It's going to leave us behind. You see how all the factories have already moved? You know, what's going to happen is if Donald Trump gets elected, you know, he's going to convince, you know, they always talk about competition. We got to have better competition. You know what that means? That means lowering your wages so we can be competitive in the global market. They want us to be a third world fucking country so that, they can be richer, because, it doesn't matter to the wealthiest people whether this is a third world country or whether we have all the rights in the world. They're rich. They can do whatever they fucking want. This country isn't founded on liberty and equality for all. It's founded on the highest fucking bidder wins. That's obvious too, because George Washington was obsessed with property. When they first wrote, about America, it was, the only people who mattered were white men with property. That's it. They didn't create this wonderful place. That was thought up later along the line and kind of developed. I don't even know how the things that are written down were actually written down, but because they didn't believe in any of it, and because some of that stuff gets in the way of ultra powerful, like freedom of speech. So that's why they're working so hard at taking it away from us without us really, realizing that it's being taken away from us. It's kind of like we're giving it to them for our own safety. Oh God, please protect us from the terrorists! Ah! Al-Qaeda! Ah! They're a bunch of fucking illiterate, ignorant sand dwellers who don't know anything. I mean, these are the dumbest people alive. And, we're all terrified in America that they're gonna come get us. I don't give a fuck if I die in a car wreck or a terrorist attack. Fuck that. I don't give a shit. There's no God. You're not gonna go anywhere. There's nothing. You're gonna go in the dirt. Be recycled as fucking matter. Oh no, member of ISIS. What's with these fucking retards who get on the internet, watch ISIS propaganda, and think, yep, that's what I'm gonna do, that's my message. What a fucking worthless piece of shit you are. If you like them, if you're